The first question. Can you find food from many different countries where you live? Yes, there are many international restaurants in my city, so you can find food from pretty much anywhere. How often do you eat typical food from other countries? Quite a lot, actually. I love trying different flavors, plus it keeps things interesting. I'd get bored eating the same things over and over again, so. Okay. Have you ever tried making food from other countries? Yes, I have. Once I've made a Korean dish, bulgogi. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly, so yeah, I wanted to see if I could get it right. So whenever I want to try making something new, I go to a restaurant to see what the real thing tastes, and then try making it myself and compare. I don't know, mine was pretty good. Obviously not as authentic, but it was pretty good. Okay. What food from your country would you recommend to people from other countries? I don't know if you agree with me on this, but I think korma sabzi is kind of overrated, right? It's good, but I wouldn't say it's a dish that represents Persian food, If I had to introduce someone to a Persian dish, I would take them to a traditional restaurant and let them try a bit of everything. Now you've got 1 minute to make notes, if you wish. And here's a pen. Do you have any questions? No? Go. Okay, so in Iran, there's a law that fines people for littering, but it is mostly enforced for drivers rather than pedestrians. I don't know why. So if you're caught tossing trash out of your car window, you're likely to get fined right on the spot. So I don't know who introduced this law, probably the government, but I think it hasn't been around for very long. Irrespective of who put it in place, the law has clearly made a difference in keeping the streets cleaner and reducing pollution. So now when it comes to pedestrians, things are a little bit different. Even though littering is technically illegal for everyone, but the fines for people on foot are not as strictly enforced. But instead, there is a strong sense of social pressure. If someone drops a piece of trash, you'll see a passerby give them a disapproving look, or even say something like that, "Hey, pick that up." That kind of community monitoring works in its own way, so I wouldn't call it a game changer, but it has been a good law. It has helped public health and shifted social attitudes towards littering. I don't think it that way just because it makes our environment cleaner. The reason is it encourages everyone to take responsibility of their actions. So, okay, what kinds of rules are common in a school? Oh, that's a good question. It brings back a lot of memories. We couldn't pluck our eyebrows or shave our faces or even wear big hair clips. Phones were completely banned. Another one, nail polish, absolutely not. Some of these rules felt more like random restrictions than anything that helped us learn. Yeah. How important is it to have rules in a school? Some school rules need to be enforced, but some are pointless, Rules should create a good learning environment, not just control students. When you're too strict, when they are too strict, they frustrate students, and that's not going to work. What do you recommend should happen if children break school rules? It really depends on the rule. If it's something minor like chatting in class, forgetting homework, a warning or a quick talk with the teacher is enough. But for more serious violation like bullying, schools need stricter measures such as paternal involvement. But I think instead of just, making them afraid of breaking rules, they have to focus on helping them understand why those rules exist in the first place.